Ahoy Captains, it's Vaz again with another video from World of Warships Legends. And today we have a fun Let's Play video for you. We're in the Kansas, the Tier 7 American battleship, and we're in the map Tears of the Desert in a game of domination. We've spawned on the left flank, closest to the Charlie Cap, even though the spawn is miles away for a slow battleship like the Kansas. Even though there's no destroyer to do spawning for us, there's only one DD per side. It's even on both teams, so we can only work with the tools that we're given. And boy, we are sure going to make the most of it in this match. You can kind of call this video a little bit of low-hanging fruit. As you can tell by the title, we have ourselves a doozy of a match. One other thing I should mention is that we're using the AL New Jersey as our commander. We'll talk more about her later. But if you're not a big fan of anime voiceovers, sorry about that, eh? For me, at this point, all the voiceovers, even the standard ones, are just in one ear and out the other. So that's why I don't turn the anime ones off. I don't really care. So here we are getting to the position. Got a Heinrich in front of us, and there's a North Carolina coming up on him. I believe I can see the cap being capped, Charlie, so we know the destroyer's over here, most likely. But I played this map so many times that I figure that when you're in a battleship, you want to hug those islands there. And now we have a broadside Amalfi. I don't know what in the world he's thinking. He's sailing right past the Bravo cap, right in the center of the map. This is probably the last place you want to be in a cruiser, especially when someone like myself in a big old American battleship and my 12 guns have your broadside. So we're just going to wait patiently until he shows himself again. He is blocked by an island. But eventually here, we're going to get our guns away. And he's kind of the star of the show right now. Everyone's shooting at him. And we did get one Citadel hit on him. Probably should have been a little better, but I mean, he was at a weird angle. Not quite flat. And I mean, you can't have the best RNG all the time, right? You can swear as many times as you want at your TV screen, but it's never going to be amazing every single shot. So what do? You try again. One of those shells nicked the island, that's okay. We're still going to finish him off, and that is our first skill of the match. And just taking a quick look around, making sure that that Heinrich with his torps ain't pushing into us. Our team is scared off the enemy destroyer. It's a Summers. So he's kind of in retreat, and we're actually getting the Charlie cap. Good on those guys. But we're just going to keep focusing the middle, because the Red Shores there saw the Amalfi die real quick, and he said, you know what, that seems like a real good idea. I'm going to try that too. And there you go. I died real quick. Well, that was a great idea. We'll get a Dev Strike on that one, and that's our second kill of the match. What in the world were those two cruisers thinking? Sometimes I wonder if people start up standard matches by mistake, and really they were expecting an AI match. Because I don't know what those two guys were trying to accomplish. They were sailing right past the middle cap. You know, what were they trying to do? Somebody please explain it to me. What were they trying to do? Oh well. It's good for us though, right? It's just basically free damage and free kills. So what to do now? That Iowa in the center is kind of pinning us down, and we can see there's more torps that Summers just keeps spamming all his friggin' torps. Jesus. God, that ship needs a nerf. Anyways, North Carolina limping a little bit here. Let's finish him off. Shells are kind of all over the shop, but they did the job. And that's our third kill of the match. So now we're kind of thinking, I don't know what we were thinking here, to be honest with you. I just remember seeing that Iowa in the center and wanting to take a better position against him, and being that the Summers was just spamming those damn torps, and we're in our slow-moving Kansas. We're trying to think a couple steps ahead, and so that's why we're moving out, and we're gonna try to turn around. Fortunately, we end up taking a straight torp. Those things are hard to dodge in the big ass battleship like this. Kansas is it's not my favorite ship to sail around in. You know, love those guns. It just has so many of them, and most of the time they're pretty dang accurate. Except for right there, I have no idea how none of those shells hit that Summers. But let me tell you, remember I said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Oh, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get that damn Summers. I can see now. This replay was from a little while back, so I can't really remember what I was thinking at this particular moment. But you can see I was looking at that Iowa there, so most likely I was trying to get a better position on him and put myself in a position where I wasn't broadside to him anymore. Our team has a pretty good control of this match. Let's be honest with you. It doesn't really matter what I do from here on out. It's not going to be a mistake that makes or break the match. If we die, our team is still in good shape. Well, now that that's all out of the way, we can talk more about the ship. And we can talk about my audio settings. I finally figured out why my microphone was sounding echoey. I'm gonna stick with these settings the rest of the video. You guys let me know if it sounded better before this or if it sounds better now. To me, so far it sounds better now. So here we go. Kansas, she's thick, but she ain't quick. She's got a good rudder for a high tier battleship and a decent turning circle as well. But she's got the slowest speed at the tier. Now, of course, what she lacks in speed and sort of balances out with maneuverability. Um, the thing that she brings to the table is what I'm trying to say are the guns. She's got those heavy US battleship guns, 16 inchers, and she's got 12 of them. Her broadsides, they really hit hard. Alpha strike, as the kids call it. And you're going to get yourself a whole lot of dev strikes playing this ship. If dev strikes are your thing, then you're going to have fun. The main problem and the trade off with that is, though, is because it's so slow, if you're trying to carry a match, especially a dominational match where you need to get into caps, it just can't get the job done. So, in my personal opinion, your stats are going to be nice and shiny. Going to get yourself lots of medals playing this ship. But I feel like your win percentage ain't going to be that good. You just have to rely too much on your teammates. And we all know where relying on your teammates get you in this game. Alright, back to the match. I don't know what the Summers is doing right now, but he's detected. And you throw enough shit at the wall and something's bound to stick. There you go, we finish him off, and that's Kraken Unleashed. 5th kill of the match. And we are cruising. Nice little shot from distance on that DD there. So now while we're wrapping up this match, I think it's a good time to get our commander up on the screen. We're using the aforementioned AL New Jersey. It's an American battleship build, so why not use Cunningham and Iachino as inspirations? Using all the offensive skills mostly here. Flammable cannoneer, crisscross on second thought. Don't you just love it? Which is her special skill, which gives you more damage to citadels and better main battery dispersion. And then for the legendary skill, we're using Fight Fire with Fire because that's the meta now. And it's a pretty handy skill, to be honest with you. Pretty much use Fight Fire with Fire all the time now. Will to Rebuild has had its time, especially after its nerf. Only really useful if you're playing in divisions and you're able to communicate with each other. We're about to wrap things up here. Broadside Vanguard. Doing what broadside Vanguards do. He's about to take a load of punishment. But yeah, final thoughts on the Kansas. It's a good ship. It's firepower. Can't be denied, really. As we're about to get the final blow on this Vanguard, he got absolutely slapped by our Kansas teammate there. Holy smokes. That was an absolute violation. Sometimes that's how Krakens go, right? It's just we hit him seconds after he got absolutely annihilated by our teammate, and it was just by luck that we got that kill. It's like I always say, Krakens take a lot of luck, a lot of skill, but also a lot of luck. Yeah, back to the final thoughts on this ship as we line up the Heinrich here for our final kill. Yep, I definitely recommend it. Um, it is slow, its maneuverability is a pain in the ass. You're not going to carry matches in it, not unless, your team, or I guess maybe the red team, is just sacrificing itself to you. This match wasn't really a good example of the carrying ability of this ship, or lack thereof, in my opinion. But if you have the support of your team, if they're doing their spotting properly, if they're getting the caps for you, you take this thing and you are bringing some major firepower to back them up. And at the end of the day, if you like them slow and strong, then you're going to like the Kansas. So that wraps up this match. We ended it with over 125,000 in damage, our 7 sinkings. What do you call that? I guess you call that lucky sevens. I think they call it a jackpot. Metajerk calls it a jackpot, so we'll call it a jackpot. And there's our Kraken Unleashed medal and the 1 Dev Strike. Respectable XP in that one, over 2,500. And the top of the leaderboard. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy that video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button for me. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, take care of yourselves and do what makes you happy.